This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Thanks very much. Well, the Celtics have dialed it in defensively. Coach Ime Udoka says it feels like we engulf teams and suffocate them with our size and length. We're coming out focused and prepared. Everybody's taking the challenge and embracing it. Kevin, all yours.
Well, defense, Dave, can travel, and it does with them, and I like that story. They're tough, there's no doubt. David, thank you. A look at the starting group for the Magic. Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. Banchero out there with Wendell Carter. And it's Bamba in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Celtics, out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Brogdon in at the point.
Well, I tell you what, you look at the youth of the Magic and the talent they have all throughout the roster. I think it's just a matter of time and seasoning before this team takes a really big jump forward.
And the Magic start out with the ball. Fultz with the ball. And here is Ross. Carter kicks to Fultz. Oh, good with the triple. And you know, Clark, the Magic have collected their young talent in a number of ways.
Yeah, I like the diversity of accumulation, if you will. They've traded for some. They've drafted most. They know when their timeline is. The Magic, I think, have done a really good job with their rebuild.
And here's Brown outside. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Passes to Ross. Puts it up from 12, and he knocks down the jumper.
Feasting on the leftovers, eating big time. Ross stepping inside the arc and making it happen.
Brogdon against Fultz. Brogdon the pass to Brown. Now here is Horford. The three buries the long-range jumper.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Here's Fultz. He had 15 points last outing. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Top the key, Ross. Back to Carter. Over Horford. And it's Carter missing. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That's his first foul. Brown wide open. He fires. Kept alive. Here's Tatum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Paolo Banchero.
The potential that Tatum still possesses to get better is quite scary. I mean, this guy has done an awful lot in a very short time. He's a versatile forward with tremendous skills and a work ethic to match.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Tatum. And this is an interesting time of the season, isn't it, Clark, for a lot of these coaches? Having to balance minutes and keep players healthy for the long haul.
Yeah, it is a bit of a balancing act, Kevin. A lot of players don't like to take a seat when they're healthy and able to play. All of these guys, when you get to this level, everybody is a high-level competitor. And sometimes, even if it's for their own good, it's hard to tell them they got to take a night off. Again, I think you go back to reducing practice time and giving players a chance to play in every game that they're able to play in.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Ross with it, now guarded by Tatum. That one goes. Count it. Ross has got his second bucket of the game to go.
You've got to make Ross a passer in that pick and roll. I mean, he's a better scorer than he is a playmaker.
Brogdon against Fultz. Tatum on the wing. 5 on the clock. In the corner, Horford with it. A 3-ball. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Horford. Tatum's got 5.
When Tatum is set up now, he's automatic. He wastes no time pulling the trigger.
Fultz kicks to Ross. Now here's Fultz. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, one of the best sights from the NBA in my mind in 2022 was seeing Markelle Fultz on the court again. It was a long road back from his torn ACL, not to mention the issues he had with the frozen shoulder early in his career.
That free throw good from Fultz.
And for a player who relies on quickness and mobility like Fultz, an ACL injury can be devastating.
Well, trust me, I haven't had one, but I know enough guys who have, and it's a tough injury for any player to come back from, a torn ACL. And Markelle had to work extremely hard every day for a year and a half. All credit to him for putting that kind of effort into his rehab so he could get back out on the court.
And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
In Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Brogdon finds Tatum. There's Williams.
Well, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul him.
The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Williams.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
And so he hits both.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Ross passes to Carter. Banchero with the ball. Tatum on him. Banchero, that's good.
And, you know, I'm not quite sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave somebody like him uncovered.
Brogdon scanning the floor. Williams kicks to Horford. The 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The pass to Ross. Pass to Banchero. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now here's Brown, coming off a stellar performance against Orlando. Knocked away. It's stolen by Fultz. And here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it. Pass to Banchero. Magic moving the ball around. Horford against Carter. Here's Bamba. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
Five to shoot. Ross for three. That one's not going to go. And Boston will go the other way with it. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic, trailing by 2, and finished off by Banchero.
Boy, moving the ball with purpose there. Fultz has tremendous offensive potential, and we're seeing him put it all together now.
Over in the corner, Brown. Back to Brogdon. Brown trying to free himself up. Boston, no good that time either.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
The shot by Brogdon, no good. Orlando, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Ross against Tatum. Now Ross, 26 points for him last game against Boston. Passes it to Banchero. It's over Brogdon, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Boston's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Outside, Horford to end the cold streak. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
You know, it's been a nice evolution to see the three-point shot become a consistent part of what Horford brings to his team.
Fultz finds Bamba. Now Ross. Back to Bamba. The pass to Banchero. Dishes it to Fultz. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Celtics leading by 3. Here's Tatum. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Tell you what, that's impressive strength there from Tatum. You got to respect that. Even when you try to wrap him up, he finds a way to score.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
Clark, hasn't the Magic had some of the worst injury luck in this NBA the last couple seasons?
Certainly have, Kevin. And this is a team that has been trying to develop young players. And they've been somewhat stifled because of injury. And I think the best way to grow is through young players. And you've got to give them reps, playing games. So it's been frustrating for Orlando to have these outstanding young talents be thwarted by injury.
And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
Now, here's Suggs. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Wagner outside. Another miss by Orlando.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Now here's Tatum. He had a big outing in that Magic game as well. That one drops for him.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Outside Anthony. Pass to Wagner. No good again that time. Celtics leading by 8. And stolen by Wagner. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Suggs missing.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Anthony. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Wagner against Tatum. Wagner passes to Bull. 2 points. That one goes.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Celtics.
Here's Smart. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Horford, no luck. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Deep 2 from Wagner. Rebound Boston. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Tatum kicks to Horford. Outside, Smart. Tatum on the wing. Beyond the arc. And Bull pulls it down. The Magic trail by 8. Suggs with the ball. It's tipped. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Smart. Tatum on the wing. The Celtics working the ball around now. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And the Celtics lead by 10.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Anthony. Following the basket by Robert Williams. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That's his first foul. Some changes for Boston. Gallinari, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Williams comes in for Al Horford. And Derek White subbed in for Jason Tatum. Here's Bull. Outside Anthony. Just 5 to shoot. Launches it. Offensive rebound. Wagner on the wing. The Magic again can't hit.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
From 13, the wide open look here for Anthony. Here's Bull. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
The towering presence that is Bull. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
For Orlando, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Here's Pritchard, covered by Anthony. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. Pass to Pritchard. There's the 3. Rebounded by Isaac. You're right, defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Now the pass to Pritchard. Over Anthony. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
It's Smart with the drive. And stolen by Bull. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Suggs passes to Isaac, and Isaac throws it down.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play, finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
Here's Pritchard, covered by Anthony. Out to White. That will count. And that one released in time, but no good. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Boston. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
And the Celtics with possession here. They've led by as much as 10. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And so in the game for the Magic, Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. Carter out there at Bull. And it's Banchero in at the small forward. Outside Williams. Pass to Brogdon. Smart on the wing. And good coming on the assist by Brogdon. Smart's got his first 3 points of the game.
And, of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the three. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. For Boston, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
Both good from the line that time. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah, and teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Fultz against Brogdon. And here's Brown outside, and it's Orlando with the rebound. Last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Back to Brogdon. Goes back up, and the layup is up and in. And the Celtics lead by 8.
You know, Malcolm Brogdon is not the biggest guy, but that does not stop him from being aggressive and assertive inside.
Tipped away. Stolen by Smart. To the inside. Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Fultz following the bucket by the Celtics. Pass to Ross. Now Carter. Shot clock at 6. Back to Ross from deep. It's good from long range. Ross has got 7 points in the game.
And that's where Ross has been most efficient. Raining it off the catch. Love it.
Brogdon against Fultz. Out to Gallinari. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Banchero's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Banked in off the glass. Now just a 5-point Celtic lead.
Speed and agility, guys. I mean, he went right to the defense and took it to the rim.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
And Gallinari kicks to Smart. Over Ross. That misses off the backboard. The Magic trail by 5. There's the lob to Carter. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, because Carter Jr. is so dynamic athletically, his teammates have a lot of confidence in him finishing the alley-oop.
Here's Brogdon. Passes it to Gallinari. Brown with it. Picked up by Banchero. And it's Brown missing.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Banchero kicks to Ross. To the middle. Here's Bamba. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
After a relatively slow start to his career, Mo Bamba has seen increased playing time, finally getting the opportunity to show why he was drafted 6th overall in 2018.
And he knocks down the first one.
And for Bamba, his shot blocking and ability to space the floor really stood out.
And, Greg, that's a very valuable and unique combination. I mean, this guy has a 7'10" wingspan, covers a lot of ground defensively, moves his feet well, has a nice stroke. And at his height, he's able to get a lot of clean looks from beyond the arc.
And Bamba drops them both. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. And we see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Trying to end the drought. And it's Brown missing. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game. And the Celtics making a change here. Williams has checked in. The Magic have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Fultz, the pass to Carter. Back to Fultz. From outside the arc. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. To the inside. It's stolen by Fultz. And now the pass break. Banchero with the ball. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
Superb concentration from the big man there. Carter Jr. is experienced at converting difficult shots.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Boston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Brown outside. Horford against Ross. Here's Fultz. Second chance shot. Rejected by Brogdon.
One of the things you just love and respect and admire about Brogdon, he just makes plays that help his team.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Magic.
Orlando trailing here. The pass to Banchero. Up top, Ross. And here's Banchero. 9 points last game. Fultz, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And let's also give them some credit for running the break so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
Take a break. Take a break. Reset.
No good on that one. So for the Magic, Bol, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Isaac comes in for Wendell Carter. And Anthony subbed in for Ross. Good on the second free throw. Now here's Fultz. Pass to Anthony. Back to Fultz. Pass to Bol. Over Williams. Bol can't hit. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They've led by as much as 10. Brogdon outside. Williams trying to break free. Another shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Bol.
Just such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
The Celtics have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. First free throw is good.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
And the Celtics making a change here. White's checked in. And a switcher also for Orlando. Franz Wagner's checked in for Banchero. And Williams drops them both. The Magic trail by 4. Fultz the pass to Wagner. Here's Bol. Orlando moving the ball around. Anthony up on top. He's covered by Brown. Wagner against Tatum. And it's Wagner missing.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
To the paint. Here's Isaac. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Brown. And he banks in the layup. Brown's got 6.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's Fultz. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Anthony taking his time here to help the run, and it's off the back rim. No good.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Passes it to White. It's Brown on the wing. Back to White. He dishes it to Horford. Just 5 on the clock. Brown outside. Here's Williams. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Now Fultz. And there's the drive. Wagner wide open. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And the action on hold as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
Pritchard, he's checked in for Boston. Celtics leading by 6. And the pass to White. It's Brown on the wing. Horford in the post. The kick out to Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Off target from outside. The Magic trail by 6. Wagner outside. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Now Anthony, after the missed 3 from Derek White. And stolen by Tatum. Over in the corner, Brown. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Brown. And that's 13 points for Jason Tatum.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Anthony. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Inside. Here's Fultz. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Any good offensive player should have a shot fake in his arsenal, and Fultz does. Has a nice, strong foundation in the fundamentals. Finds easy ways to get himself to the line.
That free throw good from Fultz.
And, you know, when Fultz is healthy now, he's a valuable part of this rotation. We've seen him make big strides lately.
Smart's checked in for Pritchard. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
The place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. Pass to Fultz. They get a hand on it. White against Wagner. Brown outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Fultz. A minute 42 left to play here in the half. Passes it to Wagner. Back to Fultz. Outside Anthony. And it's sent back by Horford.
Horford doing a nice job that time using his length to get that shot block.
Brown dishes to Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
The Magic trail by 15.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And, boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
And it's sent back by White.
White doing an excellent job coming up with the block there.
The Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And a switcher also for Orlando. Bamba is checked in for Jonathan Isaac. Six on the shot clock to end the run. And it's Wagner getting it to go.
Staying strong against the contact, playing right through it. Wagner fighting for that finish.
43 seconds left now here in the second. Williams kicks to Smart. Takes a three. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Gallinari, he's checked in for Boston. And a switcher also for Orlando. Ross is checked in. The Magic trail by 13. Anthony, the pass to Bull. 26 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Outside Anthony. And there's the pass to Wagner. Another miss by Orlando.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Here's Smart. And so it's the Boston Celtics looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see some go in. It feels good to see them go in early. And so good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans tonight. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. There was no stopping Jason Tatum in the first half. He had 13 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 steal. So far, he's played a big role for his team here. And let's get your thoughts, big fella, on the Celtics.
They were getting after it on the glass, like wild. They got a nice edge in that department. They won the heart and hustle battle in that first half. Now we'll see if they can keep that going.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about Orlando?
Hey, Ernie, it's not hard to see why they're down at this point. They're not even shooting 35% from the field. They've got to come up with some new wrinkles. If they could create better shots, then they have a better chance.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Brown, and it's White in at the center. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Brown, good.
Really good to see Brown drop in the perimeter jumper, showing off his terrific stroke from beyond the arc.
Fultz with the ball. Pass to Ross. Orlando moving the ball around. Pass to Banchero. Right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's blocked by Brown. That one falls. Here's Brogdon. Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. Ross against White. Outside, Horford. Passes to Brogdon. Brown kicks to Brogdon. He's off on that one. So Orlando will take it the other way. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Ross, that's good.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
The pass to Brown. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Those 3-pointers off the mark. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's foul number 2 for him. Williams, he's checked in for White. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
The Magic trail by 12. And here's Banchero. He's got 8. Fultz finds Bamba. A second chance effort. And he lays it up and in. Bamba's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Bamba's got crazy length and impressive height, obviously, at north of 7 feet. Helps him on that offensive board, but his tenacity, a big part of that, too.
Now, here's Brogdon. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Bamba with the block.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
Ross, that's good.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Now, here's Brogdon. Pass to Tatum. Brown outside. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Celtics. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Down low. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Carter. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Here's Tatum after the made shot from Wendell Carter. 5 to shoot. Looking to get it going. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jumper.
The adjustments they've made offensively they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Brown finds Brogdon. Driving to the basket. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one. And it's the Magic's ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Pass to Ross. Bamba with it over Williams. Bamba's shot is off. Brogdon with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Brogdon the pass to Williams. Over in the corner, Brown. Outside, Tatum. Knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Three from the inbound, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
So it's Orlando now. 11-point game. Fultz the pass to Banchero. Ball's knocked loose. Now here's Ross. He's got 12. 5 on the clock. Carter down low. He's guarded by Williams. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Boston.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
Now here's Williams. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Up top, Brown. Back to Tatum. And it's off from three-point range. Ross against Smart. Passes it to Banchero. Now Fultz. Magic moving the ball around. Inside. Poked away. Williams comes with a double team. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Bamba off with the layup. Boston leading by 9. Brown feeling it out a bit. It's Brogdon on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Orlando grabs the miss. Bamba's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Ross. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Smart.
And what I love about Ross, that boundless athleticism. We've seen this guy throw down some absolutely vicious slams.
And it's so much fun to watch him elevate and take flight. You know, it's not about just dunking for him. I mean, he's got a solid stroke as well. I think he's just a really good, well-rounded offensive player.
The first one falls, and the Celtics making a change here. Gallinari's checked in. Franz Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Anthony comes in for Mohamed Bamba. And both free throws good for Ross.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, He's cashing in on those.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Bol, he's checked in for Orlando. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Celtics. At one point, they led by 16. Outside, Smart. Over in the corner, Williams. Trying to find Gallinari and gets it to him. Brogdon outside. 6 to shoot. 13 feet away. And that's good off the glass that time. Brogdon's got 8.
A shot that Brogdon continues to work on. I like whenever he shoots from the mid-range.
The pass to Anthony. Lets the 3 fly. Drills the three-pointer.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Brogdon against Fultz. Outside Williams. Pass to Gallinari. Over Bull. And it's Gallinari missing.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
And the dunk by Bull.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Here's Fultz. The dish to Bull. Brown against Wagner. Now Banchero. Kicks it to Fultz. Shoots over Brogdon. Rebound Boston.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
And that one is good.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
The Magic trail by 8. Fultz the pass to Wagner. Back to Fultz. Pass to Wagner. And here is Anthony. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's his 3rd foul of the game. White, he's checked in for Boston. Here's White. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Williams finds White. And a miss there on the triple. The Magic trail by 5. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
An elite prospect with very few holes in his game. Banchero can score from all 3 levels, makes plays for others, terrific rebounder, and the list goes on and on.
Now here's White. Brown kicks to White. Here's Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Many scouts had Banchero as the safest pick in the draft. Would you agree?
He and maybe Jabari Smith Jr. What separates Banchero a little, he's an elite back to the basket scorer. Those guys have become increasingly harder to find.
And that one falls for Williams. And Williams drops them both. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Magic, trailing by 5. Wagner passes to Anthony. Back to Wagner. Shoots over Brown, and it's blocked by Brown. Here's White. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists in the game.
And that'll hype your team up. Great defensive play at one end, instant offense at the other.
Now, here's Bull. 9 points in the game so far. Stolen by Smart. There's 1:54 left to play here in the third. Brown kicks to Smart. Passes it to White from past the arc. It's hauled in by the Magic. Banchero's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Fultz. Makes it off the glass. Fultz has got 5 points so far.
And, you know, Fultz is highly skilled as an offensive player. When he gets this kind of positioning inside, it's a wrap.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
They had a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Now here's Williams. No good from outside. Brown against Wagner. Anthony, the pass to Wagner. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Banchero kicks to Fultz. And there's Banchero on the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got his 4th assist in this one. Smart deciding where to go with it. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Tatum, he's checked in for Grant Williams. Terrence Ross is checked in for the Magic. Anthony with it. He has 6. The pass to Bull to the inside. Here's Banchero. And Tatum pulls it down.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Pass to Brown. He feeds it to Tatum. White against Anthony. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, I think that's exactly the right attitude for White to have. Go at the defender head on and don't back away from the contact.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And with his percentage at 87, he's done just about everything they could have asked when it comes to free throw shooting.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
That free throw missing.
It didn't take long for White to distinguish himself in the league. He's a really good ball handler, and he's got some good moves, too.
Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. That one is no good.
And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He'd been good as gold up until that point.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
That one drops. He ties it up. Wagner against Brown for three. Brogdon. Offensive rebound Celtics with 4 seconds on the clock. And then Brown with the dunk.
Hey, guys, you're not going to slow down Brown when he's scoring the ball like this. I mean, he's simply on a tear right now.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Celtics lead by 2. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Orlando, Cole Anthony is out there with Terrence Ross. Then there's Carter. And there's Mohamed Bamba. And it's Bull in at the 3 spot. And it's the Magic with the ball. Carter, the pass to Anthony. Shoots over Brogdon, and Horford pulls it down. Horford's got 6 rebounds in the game. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Carter. Bull with it, and it's Horford picking him up. The basket counts, and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. And to see your son Greg find success in the NBA, I can only imagine that's going to be so special for you.
It is. I'm a proud papa because something that so few get to experience. So I couldn't be more proud of him and happy as well.
One shot.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And as I watch Cole out there, Kevin, I just love the progression he's made. The young man's put the work in to improve his game and really only starting to scratch the surface.
Brogdon kicks to Smart. To the middle. Stolen by Bamba. Pass to Bull. Here's Anthony. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. For Cole Anthony, GA, this team believes in his future.
I mean, he's a competitive kid and knows how to play the right way. And now he understands how to play winning basketball. And that's no bias from me. That's just my analysis.
It's tipped. Stolen by Smart. Brogdon finds Brown. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is on Bull.
And Brown is a guy who is hunting contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him when they're defending.
And he makes the first.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
And Brown drops them both. The Magic trail by 3. Anthony, the pass to Bull.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Anthony drops them both. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. To the paint. Here's Smart. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively. And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Anthony up on top. He's guarded by Brogdon. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's Orlando now. Carter kicks to Anthony. Trying to find Bamba. He gets it to him. Out to Anthony. Goes back up. Oh, that's blocked. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart. And the Magic making a change here. Fultz is checked in. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Clock is at 3. Here's Bull. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Outside, Horford. There's Brown with the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Brown's got 7 now in this quarter.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
The Magic trail by 4. Fultz finds Carter. Fultz against Brogdon. Here's Fultz to the inside and stolen by Horford. Here's Brown going inside.
And Brown really is at his best when he takes it inside. I mean, the defense has no idea what to do with it.
Here are the Magic now. Now a timeout called by Orlando. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on you.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Jamal Mosley was going over with his team. He said, if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Fultz against Brogdon. Left side, Horford. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his 4th assist in this one. Well, Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Bull. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Fultz.
Dependable at contesting shots without fouling. When Brogdon is hustling and on top of things like that, it's big time.
Outside Tatum. It's stolen by Carter. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, they had a rough stretch shooting in the first half. I mean, they've seemingly made the changes they've needed to make to improve that shooting percentage.
There's the pass to Horford. Back to Brogdon. Brown outside. It's tipped.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
That puts them over the foul limit with plenty of time left. They're going to have to be cautious now.
Take a break. Take a break. Do something.
He misses the free throw.
And like his father, Manu, Bull's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. He can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Celtics leading by 5. And here is Tatum. Right side, Griffin. Outside, Smart. Shot clock at 5. Tatum kicks to Horford. Stolen by Carter. Here's Bull. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Their offense trying to find its way back to respectability. Let's see if they can keep building on this.
Griffin against Bamba. Horford the pass to Brogdon. Over Fultz. And there's Brogdon on the assist by Horford. And the Celtics lead by 5.
All credit to Brogdon there. Very good concentration, even with the defense on him.
For Orlando, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Now, here's Bull. Pass to Carter. He kicks it to Bamba. And it's Griffin with the rebound. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. At one point, they led by 16. It's good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after it.
Here's Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Well, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
Fultz against Brogdon. Tatum on the wing. Back to Brogdon. 5 on the clock. Dishes to Horford. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Boston making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. And a change for the Magic. Banchero's checked in for Bull. Fultz kicks to Carter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Smart. And Wendell Carter Jr., Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And, Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on you. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
And he can't get the first one.
You know, both of Wendell Carter Jr.'s parents played basketball at a really high level. And you know what I like to say? You cannot run away from the DNA. And I think you see that DNA of his parents in his game.
Jackson, he's checked in for Boston. And he's good on the second.
Tough miss at this juncture. They're down 2 baskets right now.
Brogdon against Fultz. Brogdon outside. Pass to Horford. Ross against Smart. With Smart. No good. Shot missing. The Magic trail by 4. Here he goes. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Boy, the speed of Fultz. You love that. Excellent at getting to the rim and drawing the foul.
That free throw good from Fultz. Gallinari, he's checked in for Boston. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Celtics leading by 3. Horford the pass to Tatum. Smart on the wing. To the middle. Here's Horford. And it's sent back by Carter.
That time, Carter's length and vertical paying off. He has tremendous potential as a rim protector, in my opinion.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Gallinari. Orlando grabs the miss. Carter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Fultz the pass to Ross. Back to Fultz. Kicks it to Bamba to take the lead. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Brogdon against Fultz. Can they get it? Horford the pass to Brogdon. Outside Tatum. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for Smart. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge. And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
Great game for them offensively. I mean, coaches love seeing multiple shots per possession and then converting those second chance opportunities.
You know, something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
And he looks totally out of sorts here at the stripe. Those defenders aren't afraid at all to body him up and force him to earn his points at the line.
That one misses. Boston trailing. Brogdon right side. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Yeah, the first half was one to deep six or forget. But in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
That free throw good from Brogdon.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
Here's Ross. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That will get him his fourth foul of the game. Now a timeout called by Boston.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis and get away from the sloppy fouls.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jaylen Brown.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Now Brogdon. Brown outside. Gallinari finds Tatum. Brogdon outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
Banchero, that's good. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
It's Brown on the wing. He's guarded by Ross, and they double up Brown. From the arc. No good that time. And Orlando will come the other way. Here's Banchero. Again, the Magic score.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Hey, and with Brown, guys, it doesn't matter what point in the game it is. I mean, he's ready to shoot whenever he has the ball in a good spot.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Fultz the pass to Banchero. .130 left in the fourth. Bamba inside. Gallinari on him. Banchero, that's good.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now. And so far, no go.
Brown outside. To the wing on the left. Bamba with the block. Fultz looking around. Pass to Banchero. 56 seconds left in the game. Bamba dishes to Banchero. Good!
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that one, with one of his shots falling.
Yeah, that's not a bad way to end the possession, though, and it's the reason this game is coming down to the wire. I mean, his touch from outside and from the field in general has been superb.
And the first of two, no good, heartbreaker. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
And they need a profitable trip here, and luckily Brown looks to be in the zone.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
This shows the leadership from Fultz, in my opinion, embracing having the spotlight on him in the clutch.
So he comes up empty, missing both. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Brown finds Brogdon. The 3 from Tatum. Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
He is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
We've got 33 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Here's Ben Carroll. Great D that time from Tatum. Against Fultz. Here's Brown. Money!
Just awesome speed from Brown. Blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're down by 1. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fultz with the ball. Got it up in time. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so it's Boston sweeping by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Jalen. On a real roll right now. How much pride do you take in the win streak?
Let's just keep it going. Just keep playing basketball, keep having fun, keep smiling, and it's fun when you win.
That alternative's not very good, so you want to keep winning. Thanks again, man. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.